April 2026 is about to be absolutely intriguing for K-drama fans. I'm talking action-packed sequels, royal romance with the most anticipated pairing of the year, and the return of a beloved rom-com that's basically comfort food in drama form. This month has something that's going to pull you in and refuse to let go. I know there are some other great shows in April, but today, I'm specifically only going to share 3 upcoming K-dramas that I absolutely will not miss. So let's dive in! Bloodhounds, Season 2 by Netflix, releasing on April 3rd, 2026. Let's kick things off with some serious action, shall we? If you watched Bloodhounds Season 1 back in 2023, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That show had everything: intense boxing sequences, ride-or-die bromance, and one of the most satisfying takedowns of a villain we've seen in K-drama. Season 1 scored a whopping 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, and fans have been begging for more ever since. Well, guess what? We're getting it. Bloodhounds Season 2 drops on Netflix on April 3rd, and from what we've seen in the teasers, it's going bigger and harder than before. So here's the setup. It's been 3 years since Go-eun and Woo-jin took down that loan shark syndicate. Go-eun, played by the incredible Do-hwan, is now a professional boxer, and Woo-jin, our boy Lee, is his coach. They get pulled into an underground international boxing league controlled by a global crime syndicate. And the new big bad? A ruthless guy named Baekjong, played by Rain, who's driven purely by money and violence. If you loved the first season, this is a no-brainer, but even if you're new to the series, Bloodhounds is one of those shows that grabs you from episode 1 and doesn't let go. It's gritty, emotional, and the action choreography is breathtaking. The friendship between Go-eun and Woo-jin is the kind of bond we all wish we had. And honestly, this season looks like it's going to hit us right in the feels while also delivering some epic beatdowns. Clear your calendar for April 3rd. You'll want to watch this one in one sitting, considering it's only 7 episodes. Perfect Crown by MBC and Disney+, releasing on April 10th, 2026. Okay, switching gears completely, let's talk about Perfect Crown. If you've been waiting for IU and Byeon Woo-seok to reunite on screen since their brief encounter in Moon Lovers' Scarlet Heart Rio back in 2016, your patience is finally being rewarded. And honestly, this pairing might just break the internet. Perfect Crown premieres on April 10th on MBC and Disney+, and it's giving us everything we didn't know we needed: a modern-day constitutional monarchy in Korea, chaebol drama, royal politics, and a strategic marriage that's bound to turn into something much more. Here's the story. IU plays Song Hee-ju, a self-made CEO of a cosmetics empire called Castle Beauty. She's wealthy, she's powerful, she's brilliant, but there's one thing she doesn't have: royal status. See, in this alternate Korea, being born a commoner means you're automatically shut out of the aristocracy, no matter how successful you become. And Hee-ju? She's tired of being looked down on. Enter Grand Prince Ye-an, played by Byeon Woo-seok, the king's second son. He's beloved by the public, but seen as a threat within the palace walls. His mother, the Queen Mother, orchestrates a marriage between him and Hee-ju to secure his position and keep him safe. It's a strategic alliance on paper, but you know how these things go. Feelings get involved. Beyond the star power, this drama is tapping into something we love: underdogs fighting for their place, forbidden or complicated romance, and the tension of navigating a world that's designed to keep you out. April 10th, mark it down. You're going to want to be part of this conversation. But wait, before we get to our third drama, can we just take a second to appreciate how stacked April is? Like, how are we supposed to function as normal human beings with all this coming at us at once? If you're as hyped as I am, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We've got so much more K-drama content coming your way, and you don't want to miss it. YUMI'S Cells Season 3 releasing on April 13th, 2026 by TVing and TVN. Alright, last but definitely not least, let's talk about YUMI'S Cells Season 3. If you've watched the previous 2 seasons, you already know this show is pure comfort. It's quirky, it's heartfelt, and those animated brain cells? They're my favorites. Kim Go-eun is back as Yumi, and honestly, we've watched her grow so much over 2 seasons. In Season 3, Yumi has officially leveled up. She's no longer just an office worker trying to figure out her love life. Now she's a successful romance novelist with a loyal fan base. She's living her dream. But of course, love is still complicated. Her brain cell village has gone quiet until Soon-rok shows up. He's a calm, rational producer at her publishing company, played by Jae-won, and he's about to flip Yumi's world upside down. The moment he enters her life, her cells start buzzing again, and we get to see a whole new chapter of Yumi's romantic journey. What I love about YUMI'S Cells is how it balances humor with real emotional depth. The animated cells aren't just a gimmick. They actually help us understand Yumi's thoughts and feelings in a way that feels so relatable. If you need something lighthearted and heartwarming to balance out all the intensity of Bloodhounds and Perfect Crown, this is it. It's feel-good, it's funny, and it reminds us that it's okay to stumble through life and love. Plus, the chemistry between Kim Go-eun and Kim Jae-won looks absolutely adorable from the trailers. Even if you haven't seen Seasons 1 and 2, you can jump in here, but I'd honestly recommend going back and binge-watching from the start. I promise you'll fall in love with Yumi and her cells. So there you have it, 3 incredible K-dramas dropping this April that are absolutely worth your time. Now I want to hear from you. Which one are you most excited about? Are you Team Bloodhounds and ready for those fight scenes? Team Perfect Crown because IU and Byeon Woo-seok are about to own our screens? Or are you Team YUMI'S Cells because you just want something wholesome and heartwarming? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing what you guys are watching. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your K-drama loving friends. Let's make sure everyone knows what's coming this April. Until next time, keep streaming, keep obsessing, and remember, there's always room for one more drama on your watch list. See you in the next video.